Guys, Paradox here, and I'm trying something else out. I'll explain it in a minute. So, just watch for now. I'm sure you're confused by these two cards. Uh, Once again, we'll get to that in a minute. For now, just kind of watch the game and like my old dual network videos, and I'll explain the strategy of the deck at the end. Now, for this, I'm probably only going to be able to do one duel because this isn't really a well-known site, and it's kind of hard to get a match set up. So, but but it's still fun. So let's see. There's not really any sound effects for this website. Sorry. Ooh, terraforming, which means I get to add my field spell. Now, gotta find it first. And what's in here? Ah, there it is. And I'll play it. Um, mm, and so now he's equipped to him, giving him his attack, defense, attribute, and type. And I won't attack him just yet. Kinda want to play this out. Hmm? What do you mean? I don't have anything that lets me do that. I mean, really. Oh, so you want me to do that? Interesting. Yosing, comma 2. Hmm. Wait and see who he attacks with first. Comma 2 effect. Alright, let me just read this. Okay. Hmm. And you know what? I forgot. I should have done that. Anyway, um, unequipped him. I'll summon him. I can. There it is. And nope, did that wrong. This. Uh, uh, hmm. That's supposed to say you can. Oops. Let's see. He's at 62, so I need to lose 18, I think. Whatever, he gains 1000 attack because he used one of his effects, so. And, wait, does that say what I think it does? Yeah, I gotta fix that. I'll detach to pick that card. It's a spell called Trap Trap Release, which means I get to place this here and treat it as Trap Trap Release. Which does absolutely nothing for me. That sucks. Oh well. And I believe I have to add it to my hand. Let me just check real quick. Nope, it gets. Yeah, it gets special summoned. And I get 2 tokens. And end phase. I gotta special summon this guy. Put him back. And so he's got 300. If you're extremely confused by this point, you don't worry, I will explain all these cards. I know I said I would explain the deck, but I don't know, maybe you assume I'm not going to explain the cards too. Oh, you know what? I could have activated his effect again. And one of his. Dang it. Because, Galaxy. Ooh, Pendulums. Joy. Where's the reveal button? Alright, let's see. I can't summon anything with these guys in the way, so... Uh... Dang it! I should change the... Whatever, at least he's there, and now I can... I could... Hmm. Okay, that kinda sucks. That comma's in the wrong. I'm gonna have to do some edits to these cards. By the way, for those of you that wanna play on this website and use my cards that I'm using right now, I'm gonna talk about that too. That's interesting and kind of Seal of Orichalcos, the original one, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure some of you do. Yosengu Sinchu L. Trap Karma. Comma 3. I don't see... What? It, hmm. I suppose I could have substituted him, actually, for time. Comma... Okay, let's see... You can return the face of... Okay, to my hand. My hand. Uh, Clearly I'm missing something. Oh, okay. Well then, I can still do it, technically. Um, hmm. Uh, what was this thing? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah. What? Oh no, that's just pendulum effect. Send 2 cards to the graveyard for each card pendulum. Okay. Mill, mill, 3, 4. Cannot be special summon, cannot be hit. You can try to field. Alright, to hand. Hmm. I wonder if I can. Hmm. Oh, good. Hmm. What was he attacking with? Yeah, okay, that's 3,000. Ooh. Uh, okay, so light, water, or wind. And sure if he was talking to me. Okay. Yeah, I know this is running longer than videos usually do by about a minute so far, but it's gonna keep going. So, you know. Uh, but this is just a test anyway, so. Well, not a test, more like I guess a pilot would be. Why do you keep doing that? I mean, it's not even that good of a card. The worst part is I don't think I put anything in this deck that can destroy back row, except for maybe, let me see. What's this do? I can't remember its exact effect. No. But still, if I could get that thing out, that'd be great, because it literally can't be killed unless he's got one of everything, as far as attributes in his graveyard, and it looks like this is a wind deck. Can't act the traps. And this is a real ruling that goes by the same. It's the same ruling for the. Oh, that's right. Was it during it? Oh yeah, it was. Right. Hmm. Oh yeah, I should have remembered that and summoned monsters down there. Not that it would have made a big deal. I mean, no, it would have, because that was out. I could have kept comboing my effects. Oh, well now I'm mad. Interesting that he chose to leave this one out. Oh, okay, that was... Wait, what? Um... Uh... Oh, okay. I was being stupid the way I was reading it. Okay. Mill. Mill. And no, wait, he summoned more than one. Duh. I was being stupid. Gotta do one more. Hmm. Prayer. I don't know why he keeps going. I literally have nothing. He could kill me. It's so annoying when people do that too. Because right now these are being treated as monsters, so even if this wasn't enough, yeah. Godling. What's this boss monster? A phoenix? Or a duck? I'm not sure based on that picture. Hmm. Interesting. But really, there was no point for that, though. Anyway, let's go to Deck Editor and look at how this deck works. So the main strategy is that is to get out your Dimension Paradox. It can only be destroyed if your opponent has one of every attribute except Divine in their graveyard, or at least every official one. And then when its attack and defense are equal to that of its fusions, which is why I didn't summon it right away and kept trying to get these guys' attack up. And when it's destroyed, if your opponent even is able to, you summon one of these guys from your deck or graveyard. Well, one of each. So let's go over the cards we've got in the deck. I'm going to skip at existing cards effects. And so let's start with the effect that everything in the archetype has, except for really the extra deck, and maybe like an exception of one. So when it's summoned, you summoned counterpart of it, which would be light in this case. Light summons dark, dark summons light. When it's a normal summon, that is. If they're both in your graveyard, now the ruling on this I've made is that you can't use it once for each. Like, these guys are both in my graveyard, I can't use it for him and him. If they're both in your graveyard, you add this guy to your hand, or no, you don't add him to your hand, you special summon it. And then we'll go to their individual effects. It's kind of it's a lot of text with these guys, but pretty much how it works is if you attack dark and you have more attack, then you take the damage instead, and dark is not destroyed, and your opponent's monster would be. Same thing with the light, but instead of your opponent taking the damage you would have taken, you gain life points equal to it. Earth, its defense is always 1,000 higher than the highest attack on the field except Heaven. Heaven, attack is always 1,000 higher than the highest defense except Earth. They all have reverse effects, obviously. Except in the case of Water and Fire, they have the exact same effect, but their individual things are switched. So they're unions, and you can equip them to any Paradox monster, and it gains their attack, defense, attribute, and type. Chaos Paradox Gemini, it's treated as a normal and doesn't gain its effect unless you have Order in your hand. You special summon Order from your hand. Well, or if Order's on the field, that is. And if your opponent declares an attack, you can choose the attack target. If you do, this card is if this card is attacked, it gains attack equal to the attack of the attacking monster. A lot of the word attack, and same thing, except if this card is attacked, it gains defense equal to the attack of the attacking monster. And then we've got the most wordy card of all so far in this archetype, Blood Paradox. Ritual, it doesn't have the standard effect of the archetype, it's only summoned by Paradox Ritual. And when you summon a monster, activate these effects based on the attribute Light. This card becomes light, banish all dark monsters. Dark, banish all light monsters. This card becomes light, or this card, it becomes the attribute no matter what. Fire, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the number of cards in their hand times 200. Water, gain life points equal to the number of the same thing. Wind, wind monsters in attack position can't be destroyed by battle. Earth, monsters in defense position cannot be destroyed by battle. Then we've got Yugioh Paradox, which is kind of a revival slash defense slash substitute. It can be, when it's summoned, special summon 2 anti-paradox tokens, antimatter type, divine, level 1, attack 100, defense 100. In defense position, can't be destroyed by battle. This card's attack and defense are equal to the number of turns it has been on the field times 300. It can be substituted for any paradox monster, so it can be used to summon this guy, or this guy, if I had worded this the way it's supposed to be, which is 1 light or dark paradox tuner. When it's destroyed, you can banish it from your graveyard to... Why is it not... now I got rid of it. Anyway, when it's destroyed, or sent to the graveyard, you can banish it, special summon 2 paradox monsters with different attributes. Galaxy, they can't be targeted by card effects. Once per turn, during your draw phase, if you draw a paradox monster, draw 1 card. Paradox monsters can activate their effects twice per turn. Paradox element Ying, target 1 light, water, or wind attribute paradox monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Yang, same thing, just with dark, fire, and earth. Paradox Ritual is used to summon Blood Paradox. It must tribute monsters whose combined levels are 8 or more. And then finally, well, not finally, gotta go over these guys. We've got Wuji, Paradox Element, not the monster. Destroy one pair of light and dark, water and fire, or wind and earth type monsters on either side of the field. Now, the reason those pairings are set up is because, let's say your opponent only has wind monsters. That means you can only use this card if you control an earth monster. So, yeah. Then we've got Time Paradox. 2 level 4 Paradox monsters. Once per turn, detach one, what you can. Xyz material from this card. Select one card in your opponent's hand, look at it. This card gains the following effects based on what type it is. Monster, it gains the attack and defense spell. Place this card in your spell/trap card zone until your end phase and treat it as that card is not sent to the graveyard after resolution. Trap, destroy all cards in your opponent's spell/trap card zone. Oh, I knew I had something for that. Space, that should say once per turn you can swap life points with your opponent. Once per turn, during your standby phase, if your opponent controls more monsters, take control of a monster with the highest defense they control. Its attack and defense are switched. You can only use one of this card's effects per turn. If you do, this card gains 1000 attack and defense. You take no battle damage or effect damage from battles involving this card. This card cannot attack. Wow, that was a lot of wording. So, now, usually with my dual network videos, I would put out a dual challenge that, honestly, there was like one guy, Flocus Pocus, who would actually do it, and he was a pretty fun guy. So I thought maybe this would be a better way to get more people to do it. So if you don't have a dual portal account, make one, and you can take my new dual challenges. Dual challenge. Make your own Paradox deck, or make some new Paradox cards to use against me. I'm just interested if you guys can do my archetype better than I can. So I'm gonna fix all these cards, make it so that you can look at them but not edit them. Look at them also being you can use them, obviously. But, anyway, this film was brought to you by Paradox Productions, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully. Tell me if you want to see more of this. I don't know. If you do, though, I would love to keep doing this. I've made a ton of decks. Like, a lot. But anyway, I already said the outro. Goodbye. I'm talking what seems to be really fast to me for some reason. And end video.